Someone sent me a video. They have a puzzle championship, which is pretty funny. And so imagine all these long tables, and there's a bag. Can't see inside the bag. Bag's even got a little knot on it. And they go. It was all women, I guess.
I've seen men do it too.
The competition?
There was like a man in it.
Oh, one man.
One dude.
Yeah, I'm not saying it was women only as far as like the rules, but it was all women in the competition.
Okay, yeah.
And so they go. And it looks kind of like a cup stacking championship. You know how they got the table and a little clock beside it, and all of a sudden, but they're doing it with this bag, and they grab this bag, they take the bow off, they open it and slam out the box that has the puzzle in it, and then they have to take the box apart, dump it out, and they just start going to town on the puzzle. It's wild to think that people train at being good at puzzles, and they go and compete in these competitions. Now, no shame on them because I play pickleball, but I just never thought of that as something that people would compete in. Or they're really good.
Mm-hmm.
These people that do Rubik's Cubes, I don't know how they do that. That's a different part of the brain that I'm not able to access because it's like, here you go, Rubik's Cube, go. Or they say, here's Rubik's Cube, look at it. All right, blindfold, do it. And they remember the whole thing and they get the Rubik's Cube to go.
Dang.
If you just gave me a Rubik's Cube, and I haven't seen one of those in ages, I don't think I could do it.
I have one. You want to bring it?
Well, how I used to do it is take the stickers off.
That was cheating.
Yes.
Oh, like remove the colors and then make them all.
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know that was a thing.
It's not really, you're not supposed to do
No,
that.
you're not
It's
supposed
against
to.
the rules.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever have a Rubik's Cube?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Did I ever solve it? No.
Never. And it's crazy because when you buy it, it's perfect, right? And then you just make 3 moves and you're like, well, I don't know what to do anymore.
So when you get it at first, it comes perfectly.
Yeah.
All the colors match.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that?
I think that's a funny segment to like have a Rubik's Cube, put it down, stream it, see how long it takes everybody to finish the Rubik's Cube.
Oh, man.
Me forever. Infinity.
I don't think I can do it.
It won't.
Like, honestly.
The puzzle championship was wild,
Yeah,
though.
I could do a puzzle. I mean, I won't win, but I could do it.
Do you know how many pieces the puzzles were? Like,
No, because I don't know how many pieces a puzzle is to be considered a big puzzle.
I saw one that was 500.
that was the competition?
Is that a big puzzle?
No.
That's average.
Okay.
Average. Like
I would imagine that that's what it was that I saw then too, because it looked the box
in the
looked average
size.
shaped.
Yeah, because you think, well, the way people are spaced out, and then what makes sense. But I mean, a puzzle, 1,000, that would be a real legit competition.
You guys saw this on TikTok?
This was
Somebody
Reels
sent it to
because it was
Reels?
a puzzle competition. It was on Reels.
Oh, yeah,
Older,
a little older crowd. I need to look into this. It sounds cool.
It was wild though, man. They were going to town on those puzzles. It was a warehouse. It was like a convention center type place, and it was just all tables and all these women and like one dude just going to town on the puzzles. I wonder what the prize money is for a puzzle competition.
I don't know.
Or if it's all pride, or if it's all just trophy.
Oh, well, I'm sure you have to pay. I'm sure you have to pay to enter.
I don't know. Do you qualify to enter?
Oh.
I've not.
Oh,
seen,
right. How do you qualify?
I bet if you want to do it, you can do it.
All right, let's go around. Let's go to Eddie. Eddie, you go first.
Okay, so I was watching a video of this new tool that police are using for high-speed chases. It's called a grappler. Have you seen this at all? So basically, the old way was throw spikes on the road, right? And then the flat tire car spins out of control or whatever, or it slows down. And then there's also the maneuver, the pit maneuver, where they hit the back of the car and then it spins out of control or whatever. Well, there's a new thing called the grappler, and it's almost like a Spider-Man tool, where there's like a net in front of the police car, and it hits the bumper, the back of the bumper of the high-speed car, and it locks the wheels, and it just makes the car shut down. But what they're finding out now is that if it's a front-wheel drive car, it doesn't do anything but make the car spin. And there was a video where like it ran into a house. You know, so
The driver couldn't control the car anymore, so the car drove into the house?
Correct. So the whole point of this thing was to make the road safer and like make these cars stop safer, but I think it's kind of backfiring for cars that are like front-wheel drive. But the video is crazy. It hit a wall, like I think in Arizona possibly. But
what if you just identify if it's front-wheel drive or back-wheel drive while you're chasing it?
Right?
We know who the driver is. Would that be a front or back-wheel drive? If you on ice, you want a front-wheel drive, right?
I think so. That sounds correct.
Because my Ford
You
Focus,
want like a Subaru.
my Ford Focus was front-wheel drive, and when it snowed, that thing was an animal.
Yeah.
So yeah, so to your point, I think a front wheel drive is it.
Shockingly, what you wouldn't think what you need for the snow ends up being good for the snow.
Well, I think I need a canoe.
For what?
You said shockingly what I think I wouldn't need. I think I need a canoe.
No, I don't know that would help. I'm talking about with a motorized vehicle.
Got it.
Do you picture Bobby in a canoe? Like he owns a canoe?
No.
But that would be accurate. A canoe would not be good. Lunchbox, you're up.
Yeah, there was a teacher in Washington that was doing a PowerPoint presentation, and one of the slides had a preview folder up in the corner, and it was topless photos.
There we go.
Showed to the class.
Hold on. One of the slides, if they're doing a PowerPoint, had a folder. If you just see the folder, you don't see the topless photos.
But I guess the image for the folder was the topless photos. Like, I guess you can change the image so you know what it is.
So like a thumbnail?
Like a thumbnail.
Oh, yeah, thumbnail.
All my folders are folders.
Yeah.
Well, it was 4 photos of topless
Teacher.
Yeah.
So what happens?
So they're investigating. No one has been fired yet, but many students saw it, and the teacher is saying it was an accident.
We shot a video once in 11th grade. I remember it was some kind of fake music video for an English class. And so we shot it, and my thing is stupid. My thing for like 2 years of my life was mooning people. I just thought it was the funniest thing ever. If I was in a car, I just thought it was instant reaction. So there was a good solid 2 years where I would just moon people. And for those that don't know what mooning is, it's your butt. And so I kind of was known for it. And even if I just like mooned with the top of my crack. So we shot this video, and at the end of the video, I thought this would be funny in the class if I moon everybody. And I did, but what I didn't expect was, too, when I mooned everybody, because I don't know why I thought that was okay in a group project. When I mooned everybody, you could also see my tip my balls.
Oh, what?
Oh, boy. Man, you went all the way down?
I didn't know. The pants. And I was like, oh, my God. Well, thinking back, not the best.
Did you get in trouble?
No.
Really?
That's called a backward snail.
Scuba.
I don't know what that is. When I think back, I don't know why I thought mooning. That was like my calling card for a while. It was like, I just moon you. A backward what? A snail?
Yeah, so I too had a weird period of my time where I would do the backward
Did
snail.
every guy moon for a while?
Well, you were
Yes, everybody moved.
Were you the
I've
mooning
never-
guy? I did the backward snail where you would do that thing where you have your guys showing, and I usually do it against like glass screen doors at like house parties and stuff.
That feels
What on earth?
that feels a little next level. Like, because mine wasn't on purpose, but I just remember seeing it going, oh my God. It reminds me of just that teacher, if that's up and she's showing that PowerPoint, she's like, oh my God, there I am.
People probably still remember y'all as that, because we had a guy in my grade. His name was Zach, and he did that a lot.
Mooned?
Mooned, butt up against glass, like naked.
Well, that's mooning.
Yeah.
That's just mooning.
But like, I haven't thought about him in a long time, but I'm like, Zach, it's kind of what he was known for.
Yeah.
So
You never mooned, Eddie?
Never. I've never mooned. I was always scared to moon just because pulling your pants down just didn't feel right.
Man,
yeah,
I would
good
be,
instinct.
You know?
like if I was, because I played men's league softball at like 15 or so, because Arkansas Keith let me play with him. And if I had any friends in the outfield, I'd pull my pants down and just, and I was just waiting for the ball and just have the moon out there because I knew it would get, that's stupid. Funny. I guess it's funny. Okay, Eddie, thank you. Or Lunchbox, thank you. Morgan.
So you guys know that place in Kentucky where there was the collision on the runway and 14 people died with the UPS? I think it was a UPS
Yes,
one.
the plane.
It exploded.
The plane,
It exploded.
the plane
It went
tried
off
to
the-
get up and it couldn't, and then it tried to come back down.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So there was another near miss. A UPS jet was forced to abort its landing because there was a small plane that was taxiing on the runway and was not listening to the air traffic controller. And you see it like near miss on the map. The UPS jet like had to go completely around because for whatever reason the small plane was not listening.
They checked the recording from the small plane, and all you heard was meow.
And then
Meow, meow, meow.
those guys.
Yeah. All these near misses, and I'm sure there have been a lot of them. We just didn't know them because it wasn't a story, because the big story was the LaGuardia one happened where the 2 pilots died. They hit the fire truck.
Yeah.
Then there was another one that almost happened. Now this is happening. So these are popping up a lot more because of those stories. But I mean, I think that's probably part of the reason the Meow story popped, was because of all the
Traffic controller.
the shenanigans happening, or people not paying attention, or people being overworked or understaffed, etc. So it feels like this is I don't know what this would fall under. If they're for sure saying that small plane wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, because they hear the air traffic controller yell like Skylab 25 stop, and they do it again and say, "What are you doing?" And they instructed the UPS plane to go around. So the air traffic controller in this situation was doing, to my understanding, exactly what they were supposed to be. So was the UPS plane, but the small plane, whatever was happening in there, was wrong.
That UPS probably flying packages. I don't even understand how those things get overnight. Lunchbox, is that crazy to you? How packages can go like overnight?
Yeah, it is crazy how I can order something at 7 o'clock at night and it can be at my doorstep by 5 a.m. That's bananas. That's absolutely bananas.
That one's kind of
That's
hard.
fast.
That's
That's
be
fast
local.
unless
That's
it's local
local.
in a warehouse.
And I don't think that's happened very often for you.
Yeah. Like Amazon, they'll have
Yeah, you must have paid the extra $2.99 to get there
regionally,
fast.
there's something they can ship to you. But if you're
Yeah.
going like a few states over,
On an
that's
airplane.
a little fast.
Yes, if I order something off a website and it can be at my door the next day, that is crazy. It is
I agree it's crazy. I agree
It
it's
is.
crazy, but it can happen.
Isn't it crazy?
Any mail is crazy. when
Isn't it
you
crazy
really
too
think
that
about
like you could be in Nashville like right now, and in 3 hours you can be in Texas?
it. But
That's crazy.
That's a lot
that's
easier.
not the same thing.
Yes,
Not-
it is.
No,
it's
it's not. No, it's not.
'Cause you-
Because
no,
you're
thank you,
processing.
Amy.
Yeah. Okay. Us humans, we get on an airplane and fly to another state.
Yeah.
Okay. No, this is a package that has a specific address on it that's
Amy,
being
don't.
scanned. No, it's
It's
a
way
real
different.
thing.
It is way different.
It's
Completely
Bobby.
different.
No, it's not,
yes,
guys.
it is. You're talking about an envelope
So what?
with an address.
Are you arguing snail mail right now? We're talking First of all,
Yeah,
Okay.
but Eddie's trying to say that us getting on a plane and flying to Austin is the same thing as a package coming from California.
It is.
I think he's just saying, isn't it crazy we have the technology to move fast across large geographic areas?
No, he's saying it's the same. He just admitted it's the same. No, because they have to get this item, put it in a box, put it in a vehicle.
I don't know why I started this.
They have to take the vehicle to a center, scan it, drive it to the airport, load it on the plane. It gets off the plane into another vehicle, has to go to another warehouse, scanned into a vehicle, then out. A human just walks the airport, get in, get out. I mean, it's really easy.
No, actually, the human does exactly what you just said.
No, he
it wakes
doesn't.
up, it packs, it goes
that's
direct
true.
to the airport.
That's
No,
true.
it
You wait,
doesn't.
then you
No,
wait
it
at the
doesn't.
airport for an
Security.
hour.
You go
and
straight to
through.
the airport. You go straight to the airport. It's not
Bobby,
that hard.
Come on. You know,
He has
it's right.
24 hours
The
versus
package has many more stops than a human going
All right,
airplane to
all right,
airplane.
all right,
Don't
that's
be
on
an
me.
idiot.
Hey, hand up. I shouldn't have gone back to the well for that one. All right, let's go with some voicemails. Number 1, please.
Just wanted to say that I loved Amy's bird story and wish she would have read all the month's birds because I wanted to know what my birthday month bird was. Second, I think Eddie's low T is also making him a hater, so definitely needs to get that checked out. Thanks. Bye.
For the record, Amy did not have every month of all the birds. I looked at her page that she had. There was just our months.
I only,
Oh,
but
the
I
article
have
had
the
every month.
article.
But she didn't have it. It was all written. It was on her page.
But I wish
looked
she
at
would
it.
have said her birthday month because I could
my
tell
God.
it. Look, I have the article right here.
Yeah.
I could get what you want,
But
January?
anybody could Google it too.
Chickadee, January's a chickadee.
But see, I also feel like I'm not crazy, guys.
They're just making that up.
They are making that up.
Yeah, that's just literally making it up.
But I did think that story was interesting.
I could do everybody's birthday fish, and I can make it up right now and write an article.
Ooh. Let's see. March.
Eddie, March trout.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. What's yours? April.
April shark.
March.
March,
There we
same
go.
trout.
You're
Okay.
a trout, Amy.
July. Lunchbox.
Sea bass. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Lunchbox is a sea bass.
Yeah, exactly. Give me another month. See how easy this is?
October.
October. Dolphin. You rock.
But this article had descriptions. Why is
And dolphin's not a fish, but I would put that in there to get people to comment in the comment section and be like,
Remember,
that's not a fish.
remember, you were a swan, and a swan never runs from their desires.
That's it.
I always run from my desires.
No, you
I'm the
don't.
most
You
disciplined
chase
person
your
ever.
dream.
That's different than desire.
No, you
My
desire.
desire is to eat freaking strawberry shortcake and pudding all day long.
Oh my gosh, you have other desires.
Yeah, but no. A desire is much more short term. A dream is much more long term.
Oh, okay. You desire for success. And
I
you-
desired to sleep longer this morning. I didn't.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. August is bluebird. In case anybody wants to know. Ooh, September's a dove.
But like you guys realize though that like
Perch.
I gave Amy
December's
that
a
story.
perch.
November Ravens.
You gave me a terrible story. Now it's a funny bit because it was so terrible. It's like doubled up on itself.
Right. Right. But then but Amy turned on that story like real quick, like it's not mine. Eddie gave it to me. And then the caller's like, I liked Amy's story.
The
And
only
then-
reason people think it's funny is because I've turned it into the worst segment ever, and it's that whole now it's turned into a funny thing.
I know, but
Well,
she
she's
said,
one caller, Eddie. One caller
But
that
it,
liked
true.
it.
but it doesn't matter. If we make fun of anything, we can make it so entertaining that people are like, no, I like that.
Yeah.
Number 2, Ray.
I just had to comment on the irony of Eddie and Daniel giving such low T energy, worrying about who is going to draw their blood and their gender. A nurse is definitely the best option until you threw out EMT. That's even better. Good luck, Eddie and Daniel, and stop manifesting low T.
Paramedic in the house.
Yeah. But see,
Eduardo and Daniel.
Eduardo and Daniel.
Low
That's
keying
us.
it up.
I was wondering, is this one of Amy's friends? Like, who is this guy?
No.
Let her do her thing. Hey, let her cook.
Okay.
Is it? No, I had to get all the details about. No, my friend knows. I thought of it right when Bobby or the listener suggested. It wasn't a listener that came up with the segment. I was like, oh my gosh, I've had.
We're talking about fish. What are we talking about here?
No, whoever's
Well,
drawing
Eddie's
the blood.
worried. I thought of location proximity. I know of this
Oh,
place because my friend
Did you think we were
works
talking
out.
about the fish?
Well, she's like, a listener didn't come up with the segment. I was like, no, I came up with the segment thinking it would never happen
Oh.
if we measure the testosterone of you two people. And you guys were like, yeah, we'll do it. And I'm like, oh, jackpot.
Jackpot.
Jackpot. Listen to the Tell Me Something Good we did.
Oh, man.
You can hear jackpot. All right, next one.
Hey, longtime listeners. Hey, I hear you're having a tea contest between Daniel and Eddie. If I'm heard right, Daniel is on Cialis. So isn't that going to give a false reading in his tea? Because if you're on Cialis, I would imagine you're going to have a higher tea. Love the show.
Are you still on it? Lunchbox?
Yeah, I'm here.
He wasn't answering to Daniel.
But Amy never said anything to Daniel.
I know.
Okay, Lunchbox. Are you on Cialis?
No.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Is he just saying that? Is he saying
he's
that?
drugging up.
he has PEDs.
Wait, should I try to find out?
For the T test?
Okay. Let's see.
Don't be cheating, Lunchbox.
How would I cheat? I'm
By
not on it.
taking-
Dude,
I just
he-
told you I'm not
like-
on it.
Whenever we figure out who's going to come and do this, whenever that happens, they come up and Lunchbox has got a full boner. And we notice
Wait
it.
a
We're
second.
like, dude, that is not fair.
You better not.
We're going to test.
How are you going
have
to test?
I'm going to slap both of you guys with the back of my hand
In the world?
to make sure you guys aren't teeing up down
He
there.
just told you he's going to test. He's going to check.
I'm going to cup check. All right. Give me number 5, Ray.
Wouldn't it be a hoot if the cleaning lady came back and said, I really need a kidney? Eddie, would you be donating it or now's really not the time? Just wondering.
Oh, that's
Why is
hilarious.
everyone attacking me?
Well,
Like, just trying to help the cleaning lady. Let's see what she says. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, it would be
Yeah.
I give her a kidney.
serendipitous. Like, this is everything you've said you've always wanted. And then you start talking about how you want to help her. And then turns out she needs what you've been wanting to give.
I like that it's. I think I said it'd be cool to do that, and then you turn into something I've always wanted to
No,
do.
you just said it so many times.
So
You really wanted to do it. You looked into it.
It'd
You,
be cool
you
to
called
do.
your sister to get advice on it.
No, that was for plasma or
Bone marrow.
bone marrow. Mm-hmm. See, we've talked about it so much we don't even know what we're
You've
talking about.
created this monster. Now you have to feed it. All right. Thank you for the voicemails. Anytime. 877-77-BOBBY. That is our number. Leave us a voicemail. 877-77-BOBBY. A Michigan gas station clerk is being praised for helping rescue a 16-year-old girl who was abducted at gunpoint. About 30 minutes after the kidnapping, the suspect brought the teen into the Sunoco station and told her to pay for some stuff, which raised suspicion when she silently mouthed help to the clerk. The employee stepped in, confronted the man, and moved the girl to safety while calling the police. Officers, who had already been tracking the girl's phone thanks to tips from other students, arrived quickly, arrested the suspect, and this suspect had a history of like rape charges, bad stuff. Police say the attack was random, and the suspect and victim did not know each other. New York Post with that story, but had it not been for this guy working at the gas station, she probably would not have been safe.
Golly, that's scary.
There you go. A 24,000-year-old microscopic creature is brought back to life after being frozen in Siberian ice.
Okay.
This feels a bit like Captain America. Isn't this how he came back, Mike?
Yeah, he's frozen.
Roidifers, tiny aquatic animals known for surviving extreme conditions, have been proven to be far more resilient. In 2021, Russian scientists studying Siberian permafrost discovered one of these that had been frozen for 24,000 years.
Crazy.
Okay.
What do you mean?
What do you keep going okay
I don't
for?
know.
What's
This
okay
just
about
seems, it just seems crazy to me.
Yeah, we agree with that, but your tone is like you don't believe it.
I don't believe anything anymore.
But this was like a microscopic thing, right? It wasn't like an animal that just started like breathing and walking.
Right, like a little teeny.
They looked in the microscope.
And it started
moving
wiggling around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once revived, the organism resumed normal activity and even reproduced, demonstrating its ability to survive. The finding. Oh, now you believe it? All of a sudden, once Eddie says it's not a wolf, Amy's like, "Oh, okay, I get it. I get
I
it."
was picturing more of like a living creature that's been like frozen, and then it starts.
It walks away.
Yeah, I'm like, well, okay then. Okay, I believe it.
The finding significantly extended the known survival limits of roidifers. Again, I don't know what a roidifer is, but it does say that it is remarkable how durable multicellular life can be and offers insights to preserving biological cells for medical and scientific purposes from times of India. So, yes, it's a microscopic creature, but it was frozen. Look, there it is. How cute is that?
Oh, wow. Cute.
Then it started moving.
Cute. Maybe
then it walked away.
This is one step closer to us freezing ourselves.
Yeah, I think what they're saying by this is we could save parts of us, microscopic parts of us, freeze that. It could be used by future generations for medical science, etc.
Dang, that's cool.
When in the past, they did not think that could happen. But 24,000 years, that's significant. That's like black and white days.
Before that.
That's when families would gather around the radio and listen to full shows. Amy, what's your story?
So yesterday I saw a clip of Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, and
Oh my God.
I fell for it.
Every day you go.
This isn't political.
Every day. Amy's is every day.
Every
day.
Right back
Every
into
day.
it. Every day.
Okay, I have another story.
Go ahead. What did you fall for?
I fell for
He
it.
did say the
So
thing from.
people are chopping up the video of him leading a prayer, and some people are making it seem as though he's an idiot, which is believable. I fell for it. I fell for it.
The Pulp Fiction thing.
Yeah, so it acts as if he thinks that this is actually a verse from the Bible because it cuts off the part where he's explaining that it's from Pulp Fiction. And so I kept seeing some videos and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he thinks this is a real verse. And then I saw Mo News post the complete clip and he totally addresses that it's from Pulp Fiction. So I'm just saying, you can't fall for every video you see on the internet. Go to reliable news sources to back it up, or non-biased news sources that are just going to give you the facts instead of try to create a narrative that's not true.
I feel like our beats are Lunchbox is Megan Thee Stallion.
Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Eddie likes Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh man, that was
He
crazy.
loves
Yeah,
her.
It's one of the best shows I've ever
Okay.
seen in my life.
Lunchbox's beat is Cardi B. Amy's beat is now politics.
But that's not political.
No, I know, but it's every day. I was
But it
like,
starts with like a representative.
I
or
also
senator.
I also went to you
Congressman.
last today because I was like, if we go back to Swalwell or we go to,
no,
let's just
no.
do it at the end. And then I'm like, okay, cool, we'll go to Amy at the end. And she's like, Pete Hegseth. I'm like, oh my god. Like,
Hey, you want to know what story I was?
One day, like, can we go
I
back
did
to bird birthdays? God dang.
I did do that one day, and you hated it. I did birds. I did the most non-political
Oh, my
thing you
God.
could think of, and also my story isn't political. It was really a PSA for people of like fact checking things before you start thinking something about someone. And then also the story I was debating telling versus that one was that I saw that QVC is going to file for bankruptcy because of TikTok Shop, Temu, Reels. Like now on Reels, you can link stuff in Reels so people can shop through the reel instead of just through stories. That's a new feature. And I was like, dang, my goal in life was to one day, I don't know for what, but to be on QVC in some way, shape, or form. And now it's not going to happen.
But I think HSN's better than QVC, right?
Well, whatever. I'm sure it's only a matter of time for HSN.
Yeah, they have to change their model.
Yeah.
Even take Home Shopping Network or QVC to TikTok Shop.
Which maybe they have.
That would be the first thing I would think is we want to run this stream on TikTok Shop and build a TikTok store. We have the brand equity of being HSN or QVC. We have a channel, it's got a blue check mark. People will trust us a little more, even if we are using TikTok Shop. And obviously TikTok Shop's making money off of it too, but they're not completely losing out. And people trust what?
That's a good idea.
I'm sure somebody thought of that.
Really?
They had to have.
Wait, did you say? I guess QVC is a home shopping network, but then there is actually HSN because it says the owner of Home Shopping Network Pioneer QVC. That's just the category.
Yeah, maybe Home Shopping Network is a brand, which I believe it is, and it's also.
They own both.
Oh, they do?
Okay, so a filing about imminent bankruptcy protection by parent company QVC, which also owns HSN, formerly the Home Shopping Network. Anyway, I was
They're
like,
both shutting down?
man, this is like when we lost Blockbuster.
Is it?
Well, it's just
yeah.
the end of an era.
People don't know what it's like. Kids don't know what it's
no,
like to go to the movie store.
But I never shopped on Home Shopping
my
Network
gosh.
or QVC.
Neither
So
did I.
there's no loss in it for me.
My mom loved ordering things
Yes,
online.
that's
and so did my grandma.
Online, you mean on TV?
Yes. Like call the number.
Yeah.
Yeah, on TV and things would arrive. I mean, she would order the craziest things.
I mean, it's probably like us now on our phones. I mean, that was it. Stuff just shows up. You're like, oh yeah, crap, I forgot I bought that. 16 set porcelain figurines, Harry Potter.
Yeah. I guess to be fair, when I really think about my mom, hers was more infomercials that she was into, not necessarily. My grandma was more QVC, but infomercials, man, they would suck us in.
I did like that second story.
Oh, see? I had something. I guess I just used poor judgment. Choosing the other one. That was eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I went with Pete Hexet.
I literally went to Eddie first today because I thought, let's get something a little softer. We don't want to start with Me Too. Hashtag Me Too. So we'll go to Eddie and we'll end with Amy with whatever she got in her mind. And Eddie's like, Spider-Man cops.
Which,
and Lunchbox is like, boobs in a classroom.
Yeah.
And Amy's like, Pete Hexet is in it again.
Okay, I will. You know what? Next week I'll bring lighter stuff. No, it's all good.
But just so people know, I don't know what you guys are. I don't know what you guys are bringing.
You know what I almost brought? Actually, I forgot.
What?
This is crazy. Have you seen that website that was training men to drug their wives?
Mm-hmm. I saw how many people were reading
62 million.
Yeah.
What on
62. Yes. CNN had a whole story. I'm sure it's elsewhere too, but that's where I read it. And I could not believe that something like that exists. They were like, men could log on and see how to properly drug their partner so they could do whatever they wanted. And they would film it and post it up to the website. Yeah, it's bad stuff.
Oh, I thought it was to kill their wife. But
No.
To
The
drug
wife.
them to take
Yes.
advantage of them?
Yes.
What on
They're
earth?
not to kill them. They're making content, kind of.
Dang.
I mean, it's a sick fetish, whatever they're into, but then they upload so that other people can.
Was that dark web though? Not that though meaning.
Oh,
good
well,
or bad.
I sure hope so. I
Like,
sure hope
the video part, the content part, I did not see that. I saw where all the hits, and then I thought there's probably some weirdos that created the site. These people were reading it, and then mostly people found out about it and they're just going to see it because they heard about how bad it was, and that also creates a lot of.
That drove traffic.
But if it's on dark web, that's not the case.
I
didn't know the content part of it, therefore I don't know. Because if people are uploading videos, that's for sure dark web. Because that ain't happening up on our internet, our part of the highway.
Right. Well, I didn't know what country this originated in, though. I don't know.
That was your third option?
That was just one that's floating in my head that, I thought when I was driving to work, I thought that's what maybe I'd talk about. But then I thought, it's a little much.
Did they bust those people?
Well, yeah, they're
The
I mean,
website?
What do you see, Mike?
It wasn't dark web.
It wasn't? And people were uploading content?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yikes.
Isn't that so sad?
What country?
I don't see the country, but it was a chat room called Without Her Knowledge, and there was another website called Motherless.
What on earth?
I know. It's sick.
And it was about drugging your wife?
Yes. So that you could do things to her.
I would think more people looking at that site wouldn't have wives. They just wanted to learn how to drug women in random places.
From what I saw, it was specifically your partner.
Man, I'm learning like you can think of the most messed up thing ever and somebody's doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I would think you can think the most messed up thing and somebody's got you beat, been doing it and already gone to the next level.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
100,000
Amy.
stories.
Amy. and that was your third option, Amy.
That was actually my first option, but I forgot about it until, like, that's what I was thinking on my drive to work. And then whatever. Should I run my stories by you?
No, I don't want to know. This is the one part of the show that I don't want to know because I just like to talk about it and not have to go into it having everything planned out.
Okay. Okay.
Mike, anything else about that you saw?
Oh, this stuff is dark.
Yeah, it is.
It's like basically them showing how to drug their wives and then have other men come hook up with their wives when they're passed out.
I didn't see that. See, that part got worse. I didn't. I thought it was already dark enough, and it just got.
Like I said, whatever you got, you can elevate it.
Yeah.
$100,000 winning lottery ticket set in a box for 5 months. A Michigan man said his ticket for the Michigan Lottery Super Raffle was sitting in a box for nearly 5 months before he discovered it was a $100,000 winner. This is just one of those stories like we talked about where people don't know that they're the winner or a ticket gets put away and they're like, oh, it's going to expire. That almost happened here. So saw the tickets, looked at them, realized I'll check it. One was a $100 winner and he was pumped. Then realized one was a $100,000 winner. That's pretty crazy. Robots captured Russian army positions by themselves for historic first. Did you see the robots like running the wolves or whatever? Like those humanoids chasing the wolves?
Oh, on the street?
Yeah.
I saw
the
that.
Did you see
pigs?
that?
Yeah. Was that real?
They were animals.
It was
Whatever they
like
were.
wild hogs. It was chasing after wild hogs.
Is that what it was?
That was crazy looking.
Yeah. Zelensky said Ukrainian forces successfully captured a Russian position using only unmanned technology, ground robots and aerial drones, marking a first in the war. What will eventually, in my opinion, it'll be just a video game where you just send your robots against their robots and they fight, and whoever wins, you're like, okay, well, I guess you're the winner, and no humans have to die.
And that's safer.
Yeah.
It's not a bad game.
I don't know if that's really going to be the case, but that's almost seeming like that's what's starting to happen a bit. We're just fighting so much with different technology. If it's drones, if it's hacking, that's almost like, let's just go technology against technology, like Rock'em Sock'em robots. And if your robot wins, you're now the winner of the war.
But there's no fear in that, right? Like, isn't part of war like, I'm going to scare you by killing half of your population? Or if you're just I'm going to kill your robots, everyone's like, all right. That was a fun game.
No, there has to be an agreement that you get to take over, though, if you beat my robots.
Sign here.
Yes. Like we sign a contract. If your Rock'em Sock'em robot beats ours, you now are the leader.
God, I would love that.
A rare life jacket worn by a Titanic survivor is set to be auctioned off, and it is expected to sell for over $400,000. A rare life jacket worn by Laura Mabel Francatelli is heading to auction. What year do you think that happened, Amy? The Titanic.
Oh,
you know it.
Yeah, it happened in 1912.
And how do you know that? Because that's right.
Just my brain. From
learning?
From learning, probably years of playing games on this show.
Huh.
Not sure I would have remembered it from school, but
I didn't know if there was. Yeah, I didn't know if that was the thing. Like if there was like some stuff sticks. Oddly, I didn't know if it was like learning in school.
yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it was just over the years. Many questions about the Titanic have come up.
The woman who was busted during the Coldplay concert. Remember her up on the screen?
Mm-hmm. The HR.
Yeah, so she said that Chris Martin never checked in on her.
Oh.
What do you think he's going to call you?
Well, maybe somebody asked her that.
So here's what happens. So they're walking through. So the Coldplay Kiss Cam executive was the keynote speaker at this event. It says April 16th. So yesterday, it cost $875 per person to get into the event. So maybe it was regardless, it's called Taking Back the Negative at PR Week Crisis Comms Conference. He was walking out and was asked if Chris Martin ever contacted her. Here you go.
Has Chris Martin ever reached out to you?
No, never did.
Would you appreciate if he did?
Yep. Would have been great.
Would you still go to a concert?
No. Coldplay or any concert?
Coldplay.
No, I'm all set.
All set?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You did a great speech,
Thank
though.
you.
I really liked it.
Thank
Johnny.
you.
Nah, he let her there. She was just trying to get rid of him.
Okay.
He let her into that. Because she's just like, yeah. So this story is wildly misleading. Pete Hegseth type story.
See, talk about misleading. Clickbait.
Yeah, because the headline is, she said Chris Martin never checked in on her. And you're like, well, of course he didn't. Why would he check in on? And then you're like, stop being a loser and talking about it. And it's all the reporter asking her, and she's just trying to get rid of him. Like, yep, Yeah, unfair.
What was the name of the conference?
It's a PR crisis called Taking Back the Narrative.
That's funny that she's speaking at that.
Well, no,
it's perfect.
That's why she's speaking at it.
No, I know, but I feel like
Probably why she's invited.
I know, but I feel like she didn't do a good job at killing that.
But that was just like
Crisis.
in the hall. It sounds like a guy being like.
No, I'm
it
talking
sounds
about
like
the whole point of the conference, right? Like PR, how to deal with a PR crisis.
I
Basically.
think she's probably there to talk about what's happened, and then they can talk about things that they did wrong, things they're doing right. I don't think it's her going, look at my successful story.
Look how I did
Yeah,
it.
because
Okay.
she wasn't PR. She was HR.
No, what I'm talking about, like that was a bad one. Like the way that all that was handled.
Yeah.
Probably
But I
wasn't
think
handled
that's
well.
also why you talk about it.
Uh-huh.
You can also talk about how you did something really great or what you learned by doing something really bad
Mhm.
or unsuccessfully.
Okay.
Like both of those are very valuable. But no, there's no taking back that narrative. There was no narrative with them. There wasn't a narrative and they took it back. That would mean you had to have a narrative to begin with. Nobody knew who they were. So all of a sudden they're thrust into the spotlight. It's not like they could take back a narrative. The only narrative they had was nobody knowing who they were. But I think through that, she's probably learned a lot about when negative PR happens.
And then the way everyone just investigated so quickly, like, well, who are these people? And then they found out quickly who they were.
Well, they investigated because there was money there. Because if you know about the hottest thing happening, people are going to click into it. People click into it. You're going to make more money off the ads that are on your page. Like, people really didn't care. It was just kind of a funny thing for a minute.
Yeah, and it's crazy to think that had they not ducked away, like it would have been like there and gone.
They showed 20 people that night on camera during that song with their arms around each other. Had they not reacted that way, I bet you in their head they thought that 1,000 times.
Because then Chris Martin would have never said,
Right.
haha, y'all, because y'all are having an affair or whatever he said.
And then the person who posted it would have never posted it because Chris Martin would have never said, ha, you're having an affair, because they never jumped out of each other's arms.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turns out they probably, wasn't one of them maybe cheating and the other one was separated?
She was separated. Her and her husband were separated. From what I saw from her Oprah interview, or what I
When she was taking back
remember,
the narrative?
when she was trying to gain control of the narrative, was that what he led her to believe that he was also in the same situation. And then she learned through that quickly that he was not, because of how he was behaving. Because she's like, look, her ex-husband, or estranged husband, if they were separated, was at the same Coldplay concert. Maybe, so.
Coldplay must be massive in that market.
Whatever. Yeah, what city is that in?
Yeah, man.
Right?
Everybody's
I think
there.
that's what I remember,
People you
but
love,
then-
people you hate. Everybody's at Coldplay.
I guess maybe some parts of her were entertaining, like her attraction to him or whatever, thinking he was a certain kind of guy. And she learned in how he handled this, what was really going on in his life, that it wasn't what he was telling her. And then how he handled it. She's like, I have no desire to talk to him anymore. And she doesn't, because she was so unimpressed with how he handled everything.
Yeah, that's also just what you say if you don't want to be the person that's the bad guy. Because I don't know that her story's wrong. I don't know that it's right.
I mean, but her husband that she was separated from even came out and said, yeah, we're separated. But like the
But
guy's
how do we know that
wife.
she didn't know? he was
True.
still- like
You're right. But
you start saying stuff.
I know. I just feel like I believe her.
The guy hasn't talked at all, right? Like the guy in the video?
I don't know. I'm telling you, I did not care at all. I do not care at all until it pops back up again.
We're talking about it
Yeah,
again.
none of me cares
I
about
know.
it until I see it again, and I'm like, oh yeah,
Oh yeah, one of the biggest things of what
for like a week.
Uh-huh.
Well, but you go over the list like the end of the year of the top
Yeah.
moments, and this was one of them.
They were like Halloween costumes.
It's so
You're right.
it's
Like-
so funny because we know we can picture them in our heads. It was such a funny story for a few days, and it keeps showing up again and again. And you would think they would have done something like terrible, but if we saw them in the grocery store, we wouldn't be like, "Oh, look at that, it's a bad person." We wouldn't think that
Right.
of them
No.
in any way because we don't really know their story, and they're doing something probably 500,000 people are doing.
That's what I felt so bad for her on Oprah, talking about how, like, at her kids' school, she couldn't even go to things. Like, her kids didn't want her there because her being there caused such a ruckus. And that,
She was famous. I would say, though, if you're just famous, let's just say Ariana Grande drops you off at school. That's going to be a ruckus. That's not negative.
Yeah.
But any sort of notoriety is going to create a ruckus. She didn't kill nobody in that whole story. Hurt a kid, kicked a dog. Who knows what the truth was? It was just super entertaining. And I think it was so entertaining because, again, nobody did anything so bad that you'd feel guilty about being entertained by a serial killer documentary. When we have to talk about, wow, this was so good. Oh, but we think it's bad. We don't have to do any of that. We're just like, holy crap, that's wild. But we wouldn't see them and go like, that's a bad person.
No. I mean, even like from the video, and then you see him see her on Oprah, and you're like, oh wow, she looks totally different than I thought she did. Just because the video from the jumbotron is so grainy and like blurry. I don't even think if I saw her at the grocery store, I would know.
No,
that was
I wouldn't
her.
know who it was.
So I do feel bad though. I mean, you know, like they're normal people, and
You don't feel so bad. You've said a lot of stuff about it, and you
The
talked and you
kids.
laughed.
I know, because everyone has talked about it.
okay, hey, if everybody jumped off a bridge, would you?
oh,
Yeah.
oh, the good old bridge.
Yes. Been using that one for years.
Yeah. Like, don't act like you're better than everybody. We all were having a little fun.
But we don't think about like Amy was saying with the kids and everything. Like when she was on Oprah, she's talking about how are they, you know, this is late at night. Their kids are in bed. They're going to wake up and see the video everywhere. How do we get ahead of this? Like things like that. You just don't think of like, man, they're going to have to deal with all this, which they had to deal with all that.
Mm-hmm.
That's,
But you knew that, and you kept talking about it. You were even laughing about it today. So now you can't play the card of I just feel so bad.
are they laughing
You
at
are
it?
a bad person too.
Are they laughing at it too now?
No.
No.
No. It sucked for them.
Never.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
There's got to be a time where like guys remember.
What's that window? 10 years? I don't know. You go to therapy. If you're a kid, if you're
That's good.
12 and that happens, if it's like your parent, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's my goal. I just want to embarrass my kid.
That's your goal.
That's my goal. Okay, let's see what else. What are you doing this weekend?
Good question. I don't really have like plans. I've been texting with your wife. I'm going to try on boots, so I will be coming over here one day. I don't know if
heard.
it's going to be Saturday or Sunday, but that way, because I'm trying. Well, that's one thing I'm trying to do is finalize my iHeart Country Festival outfit, and I ordered a really cute dress that Caitlin actually saw online and sent to me, and I was like, oh, that could be cute. So I got it in, and it fits perfect. And she's like, I think I have some boots that might go with it, so I'll be coming over here at some point. What about you?
We don't do anything anymore.
Yeah.
At least not for a while.
Did y'all ever? You said you were going to try to brunch with the baby.
We haven't yet.
You haven't, or outside, or is it supposed to be pretty? It stormed.
It
Yeah,
stormed
it
so
stormed.
bad.
So
last
bad.
night.
I have
Yeah.
tree limbs out, and that's one thing I'm
Yeah,
going
us
to
too.
probably need to do is pick up or drag the limbs to because there's so many that came down.
Will you do that
Yeah, I'll do
if
that.
they're big limbs?
Yeah, I mean, one of them looks too big for me, so I have my mowers will probably do that on Monday, but I'll do the other ones.
It was such a hard storm at our house for 15 minutes. And then we heard crack, boom, and it nailed our house. And then we're just praying to God, like wind doesn't start coming to the wall. I think it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I looked, there's a massive tree limb that hit our house. I think it's fine. But it's a pretty bad one last night for a bit. And then it just died off.
Did you guys know it was coming? I had no idea.
I know. All of a sudden, my son was like, "What's happening?" I hear like, why does it?" Because we had been outside on a walk and it was totally
Yeah.
still and fine. And then next thing you know, Stevenson was like, "Mom, what is that noise?"
I was singing karaoke and my machine flickered. I was like, what is happening?
That's not true.
I swear,
That's
dude.
not true.
I swear.
You're an idiot.
I could hear
The thing, like, because it's to hook the internet, it glitched, and I'm like, where are the lyrics? And then I heard all the wind. I'm like, this is crazy.
Will you describe the setting of you singing karaoke when the storm came in? I want to know everything about it. What
Yeah,
song? Who was there?
What song? Let me see if I remember the song. My wife was in the kitchen. She's cooking, and I'm like right because my kitchen and my dining room is all one area, and so I'm in the dining room area. That's where my machine is, and I was singing. I think maybe Van Morrison, Caravan. You know Caravan?
If you sang it,
turn it up, radio. La 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 la. That I was singing Caravan, and then like the lyrics kind of like the internet went out and it kind of did a little
who's watching
circle.
you sing?
Just no one really. My wife is just cooking, and the kids
so
are all
you,
upstairs.
So you just got the machine on by yourself.
Yeah, I do that every day, like around like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, when the kids get back from school.
But it was later that happened. It was
Yeah, it was
later.
like
that
7.
the- yeah.
Sometimes I go 2 hours, Amy.
You have a residency?
Yeah, in his living room.
It just depends what mood I'm in, what I sing.
So you just flip it on and just start singing some songs.
Yeah, we did Aerosmith last night as a family. That was cool. After the storm was over.
But everybody was involved in.
Yes. I don't want to close my eyes.
They know Aerosmith?
Yeah. From Armageddon.
I'm familiar with what that's from.
No, but that's where they learned it from.
Oh, got it. So they know that
The
one
kids.
song?
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, it stormed pretty bad. To answer your question, Arkansas and Oklahoma play softball this weekend, so we'll probably watch all 3 of those games. Oklahoma's number 1 in the country. So that's happening. There was something else. WrestleMania Saturday and Sunday night. Thank you.
Mike.
It's all stuff pretty much in the house, though. I need to go to the driving range and hit some golf balls, though. I've not touched a golf club in a year, basically, and I have that thing in 2 weeks, and I
Let's
don't
go play.
Yeah, bad news about that on my end. I can't go.
Oh, no, Amy. What happened?
I have to be at Moody Center, camera ready at 2 p.m.
on
Friday.
why?
Because I'm filming the Cap One backstage video that they aired during the concert on Saturday. So they want to film it Friday to get it edited and ready to go.
Because I just got a message that you're free to come.
I know. I already was bummed. I already was like, shoot, if I get invited, there wouldn't be time to go all the way out to Driftwood and come back and be ready. Like, I would be stressed.
Yeah.
You
'Cause
really
I-
did get a message?
Nah.
Oh.
I know y'all go early on Friday. So then I was like, well, maybe I could be back. But
Sorry, Amy.
I don't want to be stressed.
All that training you did.
You don't have
My
to be stressed.
outfit.
You never got invited. You don't have to be stressed.
The pants.
But what if I did get invited?
You didn't.
I thought you just said.
No, I was kidding.
He was joking.
I thought you were saving my invite to tell me. It's okay. It's fine. Work comes first.
Yeah, good point. What are you doing?
When?
This weekend.
This week, I think I'm playing golf though. Like to that.
To
I
train.
got invited yesterday.
Has Eddie been officially invited to Driftwood?
Yes, yesterday, officially
You
invited.
got the official invite? Dang.
Officially invite. I'm excited. So we should, to your point,
You're
we should
playing
play.
weekend golf?
What's wrong with that?
No. I'm talking about Driftwood. I'm talking about.
No, you said you're playing golf this weekend.
No, I'm not. This weekend we're doing tournaments.
Oh, okay.
I thought you just said I'm going to play golf.
No, I was still on the iHeart Country.
How did you get an invite?
Somebody invited me.
Who?
Rod. Rod said, you're playing. And I said, no, I didn't know. He's like, you are playing.
So, but you did not, because I put you guys in, and you didn't get an invite.
Where was the invite? Email?
No, he told me in person.
I haven't been invited.
Oh,
Maybe because they know I have to be doing the
That's probably what it
Capital
is.
One video
Dude.
at 2 p.m. camera ready.
Your reaction to weekend golf was funny because you're right. Like I don't play weekend golf. It's not
you're
a
playing
thing.
golf on the weekend.
No,
all
so-
the kids are not in school.
We have a basketball tournament. This is going to be the furthest we've ever gone. It's like 2 hours away. So we're debating like, do we get a place, like a hotel, or do we go Saturday all day, come back, and then go back Sunday morning?
For 2 hours?
2 hours.
I think you drive that.
Back and forth?
But that's 4 hours total.
That's
Kids
a lot of driving,
and that's a
dude.
lot of watching basketball.
Or we can just get like a Red Roof Inn hotel, in like Cookville, Tennessee.
Who else go? Like, is everybody going?
Yeah, it's all the boys.
All 6 of you?
Yeah. I mean, we could leave our oldest, but that sounds like
That's
trouble.
just a lot.
Wait, how old is he?
He's 18.
What do you mean you could leave him?
That's party age. Like we come home and it's like, why are there? Wait a second, there was a party here. You know what I mean?
Making him
He's
go.
old
You're
enough-
making your 18-year-old
That's
go
crazy,
to an
dude.
out-of-town, 2-hour away basketball game for his little brothers.
Well, no, if it's like a
Over
thing,
2 days. Yeah, that's crazy.
No, you can hang out in the town. He doesn't have to come to the games or anything. You can explore the hotel. What do you
Dude,
got? What do you
that's
guys?
wild.
Why? What would you all do? Just leave him at home?
He's old enough that if he wanted to stay home, yeah, I would let him stay home. What are you dead about? Oh, helicopter?
That's
What's
not
it called?
helicopter.
That's extreme copter.
No, it's not.
That's a Black Hawk.
18-year-old's not going to come and like travel with the family. He's
Okay,
still
but
part
you
of the
said
family.
you
That's
might.
the point
you
of
said,
it. Yes.
Oh my gosh!
Amy, we're still on the ground. That's not a real helicopter.
Why did you freak out,
I didn't
weirdo?
know.
Guys, Amy's losing it.
I'm telling you, dude.
Like something's not right.
She got too much iron in her system.
I didn't know what that was.
The yam.
She's got
the
too much.
The yam's kicked in too much.
Slow the pellet release.
I wasn't expecting that in my ears. Oh my gosh.
Amy. Did you really think we were in a chopper?
No.
She thought one was landing on us, apparently.
I thought something was happening at Bobby's house. Okay, no.
Ay, ay, ay.
Eddie.
What?
You said yourself you might, if y'all don't spend the night there, if y'all come home, you're going to leave him at home, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
But he should be able to stay home anyway. He's 18.
2 days.
I understand maybe not wanting him to do an overnight,
2
but,
days, dude. That's asking
He's
for trouble.
18.
but he's still in high school.
And he lives at our house.
He can vote.
I get it.
He can serve in war.
I think it's
Eesh,
case
that's
by
scary.
case. It's not just because a child's
Scary
18.
thought.
But like if you think you could trust him, then this could be a good weekend to test it out.
I don't think I can trust him.
What? Why?
I couldn't trust
Like,
me at
don't
18.
you have cameras?
Man,
You have cameras.
if when I was 18 and my parents said like, all right, we're leaving for 2 days, which they did, man, it was just like, all right, guys, all right, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Is it a real 2 days, though, or is it only one night but gone 2 days?
No, it would be gone today.
So you're going to leave today?
Yeah, if we're spending the night, we'd be there today because the games are early tomorrow morning.
But you could leave early in the morning and just stay one night and then come back.
Could, yeah. That's an option.
You have cameras, though. Our parents didn't have cameras. I
True.
feel like these days,
And FaceTime. Like,
and you've got
show me your
Lifetime
FaceTime.
360, yeah, FaceTime.
Good call.
There's ways to work this out to where you could see, like, hey,
What he's doing.
We're going to give you a little bit of freedom here. Don't take advantage of it.
Yeah.
I bet he'd be fine. He'd probably like watch movies and chill.
That's probably all he would do, eat ice cream, watch movies all day.
Okay, so which is it? Do you
But
think he's
you're
going to
al-
have a party? Or
You're also walking up to the line, too, where if he wants to go to college and he wants to go away, he's going to, but he's had no training at doing stuff by himself. And when you have no training at doing stuff by yourself and having autonomy, and all of a sudden you have it, you go harder because you've never had it before.
But what's the training? Like 2 days by yourself in a house?
Mm-hmm.
That's the training?
Imagine
Because he spends like times at the house all day, where we're not there.
remove him from it. Imagine you are never given full autonomy to make your own decisions, to live your own life, and all of a sudden you go away to college now. 2 hours away. Now you have full autonomy. That's going to be overwhelming in one way or the other. Either you're going to be so homesick, or you're going to party like crazy, or you're going to like it. That's such a shift. Like, I
But it's
felt-
not that drastic, though. He hangs out with his friends. He does things. And like, I'm not constantly telling him what to do. He has his responsibilities. He has his school. He's got his work.
What if
And
you wanted
then-
to get a public Instagram now? 18.
He can. He has one.
But
He
more than,
has one, just no one knows.
more than like the faces on the plugins.
Yeah, no, he has his Instagram.
So you let him do that now?
Yeah. He's had that for a year.
All right. All good.
I just don't know, because isn't there a transitional period where you go like home to like dorm, and then you still have someone watching you at the dorm, and then like,
you think you have someone watching you at the dorm?
yeah, aren't there like RAs?
There's
or
RAs,
whatever?
but they don't
and
watch
they make
you.
sure you're home at a certain.
No, they
amount?
make sure you're not pissing in the corner of the hallway.
I never stayed in a dorm, so I didn't know that.
They don't watch you.
Really? And there's a log like at the front, right when you.
That's
come
only
in?
so you don't check people in that aren't against the rules to be checked in.
See, I don't know these things.
Dude, that's crazy. He's gonna go out. He's gonna go crazy. When he leaves,
I hope he does. This is a pretty
what?
tame kid. Like I want him to have fun in college.
Well, you don't want him to go crazy. I don't think any parent's like, oh yeah, I hope my kid just
Not crazy,
No,
but
he's an
like
arsonist. As soon as he leaves
hope he tries all the drugs, goes to every party.
at once.
I've never
didn't say that.
when I was in college, I always thought, you wanted your kid to be cool or whatever. Now I want the dorkiest kids ever. It feels so good.
the Bobby.
Yeah.
No. I'm just saying like different
Whoa.
college experiences. You know what I mean?
Shots fired.
Like remember when we were at Auburn? And I was like, dang, did you imagine being in college? You're like,
No, we were at Vanderbilt on that.
is it
one.
Vandy?
Yeah. That was mean. Yeah, the dorks also end up being the people that run the world.
Yeah, no, I mean I get it. And then also there's just less to worry about.
Yeah, as a parent, sure.
Yeah.
What?
I got to be careful what I say. Apparently, one of my son's friend. If I just say right now, now I picture my son coming home and being like, "Did you call me a dork?" Because he's getting bits and pieces from one of his friends at school that listens to everything. And what did he say? Came to me last night and said, "Oh," he said, "You don't trust me to watch kids?"
That's funny.
And I was like, "That's not what I said. I said we don't do boy babysitters, so therefore I'm not going to let you babysit." And so he was all offended that I was saying he wasn't allowed to like watch other kids because, and I was like, no, I was clarifying you could. You haven't done anything to make me think you couldn't. But all that got back to him was that, dude, you're not allowed to watch other kids.
Your mom doesn't trust you with kids?
That's a real thing, Amy.
And I was like, no. So just now I'm like, hey, Stevenson's friend, if you're listening,
First of all, shut up.
Yeah. Stop telling Stevenson.
Also, I didn't just call him a dork. I said it's cool when your kids are like dorky-ish, but also cool at the same time because Stevenson's like dorky but cool, I think.
Great.
I don't know how to rescue myself out of this one, but
There's no need. Hit the chopper.
Amy, it's coming.
Maybe like wet herself.
What? I didn't. I did.
So you grabbed your headphones and tightened your whole
It was
body.
so loud in my ear, and I thought I didn't know.
Okay.
And my ears are sensitive. I keep getting warnings from my headphones that I've been listening to too high a volume for too long. I got another warning yesterday.
You have weird apps.
It's not an app. It's from my iPhone.
Yeah, my phone does the same. It told me I was listening to too much music.
Too much music?
Yes.
Yeah, too much music. I'm like, what are you talking about?
It sends a warning, and it's
Mind
like
your own business.
You guys are being pranked by somebody.
No.
I don't think they tell you listen to too much music.
Did. I
Like,
promise.
it said you have had
I can understand that.
high volume for too long.
I understand that could be a thing.
I think that's what mine said too, but
No, I don't. Yes,
I
that
play through a Bluetooth speaker, so I blare it. Like
It's
Oh,
not
mine
you
are-
listen to too much music. It's
Yeah,
like
mine
your
didn't
Kindle
say
going,
that.
hey, bro, you're reading too much. Like,
Yeah, because
chill out.
mine's me listening to voice memos, or voice text, mine's listening to audiobooks. I guess I need to make sure I turn the volume down a little bit.
does anyone read that ever? Yeah, okay, that's what I was gonna say. Does someone read it and say like, oh yeah, okay, I didn't realize that. I'll turn it down.
Yes, me.
I was gonna say because I get mad when I see it.
Oh
Like,
no,
mind
I'm
your own
like, oh,
business.
thank you. Let me turn it down.
Lunchbox, anything this weekend?
We're going to see.
Oh, my
Shane,
God. Dude.
We're going to see Shane Gillis tonight. Baseball games tomorrow. That's about it.
I'm doing an interview at 11:30 about how a lot of these music festivals are putting on 90s nostalgia acts, like country music festivals, and they want to talk to me about why. So I think it's New York Times.
Oh, so you're
Oh,
going
wow,
to
that's
be
cool.
interviewed.
Yeah, I'm not interviewing someone about it. I am, let me see, New York Times,
New York Times. Hey, baller.
and it's about, I guess Stagecoach has been doing it in other festivals. David Mallets of the New York Times would love to chat with you ahead of Stagecoach about the growing presence of 90s rock bands in the lineup. He's talking to Darius Rucker, Gavin from Bush, and you. And so
Cool.
I got to figure out why the answer is. It's probably just an age thing.
So so country concerts are having 90s rock.
Like
bands.
Stagecoach specifically, they're having like Counting Crows, Bush, play with the country acts.
Mm.
I also
Just
think
Counting Crows is
country
awesome.
music has expanded a bit sonically to sound like that as well. There's a bit of nostalgia, but there's sonically. I'm just coming up with why. I don't have an answer yet.
You've got a little bit of time.
Yeah, I have that in an hour
Uh-oh.
and a half. What?
That's quick.
It-
I'd
he'll
be
be
stressing.
fine.
I need 30 seconds.
He'll be fine.
I think I kind of have it now just from that little dip. So yeah, I'm doing that, and then I'm doing a Bobbycast today with Heather McMahon.
Shut up.
Yeah.
What? In person?
Yeah, she's
Yeah, because she was in town last night.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Who is she?
She's a comedian and she's so funny. I've seen her in concert in comedy before. What do you call it? I've gone to one of her shows.
Sure.
Heather McMahon.
She's so funny. I wore leopard because that's what I don't know if people still do that to her shows, but when I went a couple years ago, everyone wore leopard and we were like, Rrr.
I didn't know that. I'll ask her. Why do people wear leopard?
Well, no, I don't know if they still do. I went a few years ago at T-Pack
Yeah, they still do. My wife and her friend went last night.
and they wore leopard.
Her friend did.
Okay, see, it's still a thing. It's fun. Oh my gosh, she was at the Ryman, right?
Yeah.
So, I know. Should have gone. But
You okay?
I thought my iron infusion was going to make me tired. That's so awesome. Do you know her?
Yes. I mean, yes.
Okay.
Caitlin is a fan, and Caitlin would listen to her podcast a lot, so I'd get a lot of secondhand podcast. But yeah,
She's
I know what she's
hilarious.
done through her career.
Her husband's funny. They're funny. I mean, he's not a
She would have her
comedian or
mom on the
anything.
show a bunch.
Yeah, her
I
mom's
would hear that a
funny.
lot. Yeah.
Who's her husband?
Just a guy.
Jim?
He's not.
Jim McMahon. I know him.
He's playing with
He's
Bears.
not. But whenever he comes on camera, like he's just.
85 Bears.
He says this thing like they were describing what they were wearing to the Masters, and she would be like, this is from Show Me Your Moo Moo. Like she would go through her whole outfit of the day for the Masters, and then her husband would get on camera, and he was like, cashmere, khakis, dong by God. And I was like, is that a brand, or is he talking about his?
Dong by God.
I don't know. I didn't want to Google it. Ask her.
You don't want to Google Dong by God?
I didn't know if it was a brand of something or if that's like his funny thing to be like, it's my outfit. This is from God. Because she said calves. She was talking about her calves. She goes, calves from my dad. And then she got off camera, and then he was like, cashmere.
Oh, Dong by God. Yeah, that's probably
that
penis.
makes sense.
If you did the calves thing first, then the
She
Dong
did
thing
it.
makes sense. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If she does the calves thing first, that's a funny joke to do Dong by God. But
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, I didn't know.
that's not a brand.
I didn't know. And I was like, I'm not going to Google it.
Yeah, good.
That's so fun.
There have been a few people freak out. Amy, her reaction there was genuine because she didn't know that. Mike's wife, Morgan number one, they've all been like, oh, yeah. Like Morgan number one, we built studios in a different place in town, and she's works out of there a bunch anyway. She's like, oh, I'm for sure going to be there when she gets there.
That's awesome.
I like those where people freak out about it, and I am not in that world where I can still treat it like. If I'm such a fan, it's hard for me to interview somebody
Yeah.
because I'm just such a fan, and I just ask super fan. If I don't know a lot, I think I do a better interview, and I know enough. But yeah, here's an interesting thing.
Tell her I said hi.
You want an interesting thing?
Yeah.
So yesterday, I got a call going, hey, Keith Urban wants to come by next week, and he's got some songs and stuff. You want him on the show? I know Keith. I even texted Keith a little bit after the situation, and I was like, of course, right? But it's like I know he doesn't want to talk about that right now because he's got new music coming out.
Talk about what?
What do you mean talk about what?
Amy.
They were saying that's what.
No,
you wanted to
I
talk
just no. They're just like, hey, Keith wants to come by, and I know he doesn't want to talk about that.
about? Oh yeah.
Puts me in a weird place. Massive elephant in the room.
Mm-hmm. So you haven't interviewed him since then?
Yeah, he hasn't done anything since then
I
at
just
all.
feel like I don't know. I feel like
The boat.
I feel like you did.
He was on the boat, but no.
Oh, that's why I feel like we've seen him, but we haven't. Okay.
I wasn't even there for that. I was gone.
I know. I guess I was just thinking like we've talked to Keith, but so he may come down and do the Bobby cast.
No. Next week he would come up to the studio and do the show, but it's a little weird for me to there to be a massive elephant in the room, me not
understand that.
talk about it. And they've not said don't talk about it, but like he's also a friend. It just kind of makes me think of this Heather McMahon stuff because I don't know her personally, so I'd be like, hey, she's coming by, I can talk about whatever. Like I don't know how sensitive that is.
Yeah.
You know? What do you think?
I mean, what did he say when you texted him?
Well, I texted him right when it was all happening.
And he was.
We don't have Friday night text sessions or anything.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I don't even really know what's going on right now, if I'm being honest. I just was like, hey, man, I know all this crap's happening. Like, just some stuff, some personal stuff. And he's like, appreciate that. Go back and forth a little bit, and that was it.
Yeah, that's hard.
So what do? Just do it and ignore it?
Can you like drop little hints and see if he
It's not about
goes
that.
there?
I don't think I wouldn't, man.
Yeah.
If I wanted to go there, I would just go there.
You mean Amy like randomly just be like, Amy got divorced. And then let him
Hey,
and
Amy.
then stay quiet and see what he says.
Or show a video. Nah,
Or show video of what?
nothing. I don't know. I'll probably have him up and not say anything about it initially.
You want me to?
Oh, you get Amy to do it?
We make
We
Lunchbox do
do
it.
the dirty work.
And then we get mad at him for doing it.
Lunchbox, why would you ask
That's
that?
so rude.
It's so insensitive.
You're such a.
And then you're like, Keith, I'm so sorry.
Oh
I'll
my
handle
God!
it.
But would you like to follow up on that, Keith?
I'm sorry, Keith.
You're like,
What did? I'm sorry he did that.
But go ahead.
All right, and if you, but he did. He did say it. So anything you want to say?
so embarrassing.
Yeah. All right, you guys have a great weekend. We will see you on Monday. All right, bye everybody.